Hello, welcome to room 5.
Today, I am here with
Jessica Spangler,
and we are at
the Velma Tomas Early Childhood Center.
Tell me about your school.
We are a preschool program for Chicago Public Schools. It's a program for any 3 to 5-year-olds in the Chicago area.
And what's the philosophy here at Velma Tomas?
Our school philosophy is the Reggio Emilia approach.
So can you tell me a little about the history of Reggio?
Yeah, so it started after World War II by a teacher named Lois Malaguzzi, and one of the main components of it is the 100 languages of children, which we try to follow through our curriculum, which is the belief that children have hundreds of languages, right? That they're not good at just one thing, they can be good at multiple things, or their special language maybe is painting, or their special language is verbal, or their special language is building, so it really takes that into account too. It's very heavily arts-based, also play-based. We do a lot of play, a lot of unstructured playtime, and then some structured playtime. Children are active participants in their learning, and they really set the tone, and we want to be their co-learners, so that's really important.
What makes Velma Tomas really special, would you say?
We really work to make a community with our families and children. Preschool is their first schooling experience, and we want to set that foundation for them to understand their child. Also teaching parents they have rights, which is super important, that they have rights, and they also are the first teachers.
Where are we now?
Okay, so this is the rug space, which is my personal favorite. I love building, but a lot of building happens here, a lot of movement. We try to do a lot of movement.
There's an entire bin that says natural materials.
It just feels better. We don't use a lot of plastic, a lot of that stuff. So we use shells, we use rocks, sticks, a lot of for counting, acorns.
Yeah,
yeah, a lot of math stuff goes around natural materials.
First off, favorite part about this area is the fresh baked pies served daily.
Yes.
It's pie?
Because it's amazing.
Because it's amazing. What do we have here?
Okay, so this is kind of the housekeeping area. The kids use the top as the kitchen. Down underneath, you'll see the dollhouse. There's a little baby chair. So the kids go in and out of here. They're in and out all of the time, up and down all of the time. But it's nice to add different levels to your classroom, right? Because just playing on a single level is fine, but they love the loft. It's very special. And the different views you get from being up there, it's amazing.
You guys always show not only putting literacy out there, but then you may not know that that's the word markers, but because of the picture, you know that markers go in there.
And also organization is huge in Reggio. You want to keep everything organized. You don't want to give a lot of materials. You want to give enough materials so that the kids really utilize what's there, so it's not everywhere. A lot of our drawings that we do with the kids are white paper with black Sharpies. And then even if you want to add color, you can always make copies, but their original work with line drawings is absolutely the best.
Stunning.
And also making sure that everything's at their reach, right? Making sure they can reach pick their own paintbrush. They can pick their own piece of paper. What materials, even as an artist, you think, what materials do I need to complete this painting? And so it's really important that they have the selection that they need.
The water table?
In this case, it's just full of water and different materials. But we're not only doing sensory in the sensory area, which this would be kind of the sensory area. We're doing sensory all the time, right? We're making Play-Doh, we're using clay, we're using wire. So it's sensory is not only limited to here in our classrooms, but obviously we have things like sand and the sand table, water in the water table. Sometimes we'll change it, they'll make goop, and they'll dig worms out of the dirt, and they'll do things like that. So really changing these up is really important, because sensory is huge for our 3-year-olds.
Oh, completely. And I love the fact too that this is all clear.
Yeah.
Because then you could really do laying underneath and looking up,
Absolutely.
just having a different perspective. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Thank you guys for coming. It's wonderful. Bye everyone. Thank you for visiting.